Hello guys, welcome back to our English class. Today I'm going to explain you the activities from your book from the unit 21 that it's called Hobbies. Objectives, using modal verbs to express possibilities and preferences. Exercise 21.1. Read the article and see if you share one of the hobbies that the writer has. Now, in this case, you have this text, this article about Carmichaels, and I'm gonna read it. So it says, everyone has hobbies. They have been present at different stages of my life. As a child, I was fond of collecting cards, but when I was a teenager, it changed to gardening, playing chess, solving mathematical puzzles, reading poetry and fiction, and building mechanical models. I think that people would find these activities interesting. When I was at college, at university, photography was added to my list of hobbies, but there was no more time for gardening and modeling, building. And it continued like that. Expected gardening was going to and coming back depending on the place where I was living. I would like to have time to spend it on that. Now, my hobbies mainly include gardening, mathematical puzzles, reading and understanding other languages, but photography has not been completely divorced. It has not limited to landscapes and flowers, etc. Everyone has hobbies, at least everyone should have one. Hobbies would help to stay relaxed. They would also help you keep your mind sharp. Some people play sports, some collect things, others just let their creativity uses flow. I'm one of those. So, Carmichaels. Okay, so we're going to continue with the next activity. It says 21.2. Choose a verb from the books and the best complete each following sentences. Now, in this part, you have different verbs like take, drive, get, quit, be, good, and mind. The idea is you have to complete the sentences with the right word. For example, I'm sure nobody would mind if you left a bit early. Okay, now I'm gonna read the sentences. It says, we could take the car on a journey about an hour. Let's get some flowers. I think them. You could write to him, but it quicker phone him. You to a station, but I'm afraid in a hurry. A ticket for you too, but I don't have enough money. I'm smoking, but I get so nervous if I don't have a cigarette. And a question, you to Spain if you could speak Spanish. Okay, for example, in this part, you can say 6. I would quit smoking. I would quit smoking, but I get nervous if I don't have a cigarette. Okay? Or 5. I would get a ticket for you too. I would get a ticket for you if I don't have enough money. Okay? Or let's get some flowers. I think she would like them. She would like them. Okay? And you have to complete the rest. Okay? Now, to finish with your students, on exercise 21.5 it says the following expressions are used with auxiliary would. Choose the correct answer to complete them. Write numbers on the lines. In this case, you have 6 sentences and you have different options, 4 options, A, B, C, and D. The idea is you have to choose the correct expression, the correct word, the correct verb to complete the idea. For example, the first one, it says, A, it's so hot. Would you like something to drink? I wouldn't. Number 2, I don't think I'm going to take the exam. I haven't done any studying and I've just been. Number 3, I know I can lose my temper easily. I be the best. 4. Do you want to go out for a drink? Actually, if you don't mind. Do you want to see a movie tonight? That be, I would love to. And I think it's going to rain again. It wouldn't me, it hasn't stopped all week. Okay? And you have to complete the correct option A, B, C, and D. Okay? Now, in your workbook, you have the same activity. On exercise 21.1, it says choose the correct option for each sentence and write the letters on the lines. Now, the idea is you have to complete them. They are five sentences, and you have to choose is it A, B, or C. For example, the first one it says, if Jenny would be very happy, came, comes, have. Number 2, Mom would lend you his motorcycle if you ride it. 3, would later if it were necessary. If my friends came to my party, I wouldn't disappoint. And 5, I think you would play in chess with this new program. Okay, and the idea is you have to select is it A, B, or C. And please pay attention, these sentences are in second conditional. If you don't mind, you should try to check the topic second conditional to understand this activity. Now, on exercise 21.5, it says, unscramble these words to write the correct sentences. In this part, you have different sentences. The idea is you have to move them to create sentences. Okay? For example, the first one it says, had fun a mobile if I would. You have to say, I would fund them if I had a mobile. I would fund them if I had a mobile. Number 2, he wouldn't go to the collector's meeting. He wouldn't go to the collector's meeting. Or number 4, it's a question. Would you carry my bag, please? Would you carry my bag, please? And that's all. You have to complete number 3 and 5 by yourself. And the last activity, exercise 21.6, it says, following text is incomplete. Use the words from the box to complete it, or the correct words on the lines. In this case, you have different words: bring, distinguished, happens, sense, unusual, would, wouldn't. The idea is you have to read the whole text and you have to write on the blanks the correct word in the correct place. And that's all, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you're okay. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.